So here's the fire. Having a naked idea I'm driving. About to go over the high rise. There's the fire from the high rise view. The Chef Highway Pass. Chef Highway. Fire going on. Smoke is being reached all the way to Baton Rouge, which as the crow flies is probably 70 miles from this fire. New Orleans has been dealing with this. Today is August 31st. They've been dealing with this since the 26th, 27th. It allegedly happened because of a lightning bolt. The fire is twice the size of City Park in New Orleans, and currently there's a huge turmoil over this as to whether to let it burn or put it out. But that's the fire. Now I'm holding the phone while I hold the steering wheel. I'm not going to pan around while I'm driving, so as the phone turns, because my hands are turning with the wheel. But as you see, it's pretty defined. The smoke. So you can go to wwl.com and see NASA's photos of the smoke from space, the space station. It's pretty interesting. So if you see this and you've heard about it, this is what everybody's talking about. This is the smoke. It's the marsh, the underbrush. The marsh is on fire. It's inaccessible for vehicles. But here lately, as of yesterday, August 30th, Mayor Langino declared a state of emergency for the city of New Orleans, which authorizes federal help. And Governor Jindal had authorized the use of the National Guard to bring in Black Hawk helicopters with water buckets to drop buckets of water equivalent to the size of a pickup truck. That's how much water is dropped, the size of a pickup truck, on a fire that's close to 2,500 acres. But again, it's pretty amazing, this much fire. So, we've always heard about the fires on the West Coast, and they had desert in Arizona and all that. But if you look closely, you may be able to see a halo in the sky right above that tree brush line there. It's hidden behind the trees right now. Here in a second, you will be able to see a halo with one of those water buckets attached. There it is. There's that halo. Pretty good shot. We're going to get pretty close here, closer than you'd anticipate. There's that halo there. The water bucket. Pretty amazing, huh? Anyway, going through New Orleans East now. Still, and the fire, I mean, it looks like it's just right there, but it's in a pretty desolate area in the marsh, surrounded by water. It's a natural thing. Again, it happened because of lightning, but there's a lot of underbrush and debris from Hurricane Katrina 6 years ago. Knocked down a bunch of trees out in the marsh, and all those trees are under this marshy grass and brush. So they're saying this fire is burning underground, and those are the things underground that's burning, they say. And it's pretty big fire. So again, go to wwl.com and you can look at sites, photos taken from the space station out in space from NASA, sent into WWL to get the perspective. The fire is so big, you can see it from space. So again, if smoke's going as far as 70 to 80 miles, smoke's traveling and it's being smelled that far. It's pretty amazing. They're saying there's all kind of specialists saying the smoke is harmful, and there's no chemicals being burned here. There's gases that are created because of the fire and the smoke, but it's a natural disaster. A natural disaster is all of what the actual word term is, natural. It's a natural occurrence. It happens. Politics are starting to play into this. There's little helicopters dropping a equivalent of a pickup truck amount of water on a fire so large it's more so for political or any meaning to get reelected. It's pretty amazing, pretty big fire. So anyway, this is the 2011 Chef Highway Marsh Fire.